Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the Tokyo Marui AKM modernization build. This is going to be just a quick video showing you what I've done in terms of modernization, accessories and whatnot on this platform. As always, don't forget to check out our sponsors, Gators Eyewear, Combat Systems and Contractor House. Contractor House was very important in this project. They sourced me most of the parts that I have on this gun. So check them out, use our promo code BESTA10 and check out their website. As you've seen the previous video, we did a little overview on the Tokyo Marui AKM as it comes out of the box, you know, with the classical look. And we told you that our objective was to modernize the AKM. In this modernization, we can go into two directions. We can go the more American style AK with, you know, buffer tube, M4 stock, Magpul grips, M-lock rail, or we could go more the Russian direction, which basically meant Zenitco style accessories. And that's what we did, and this gun, in my opinion, looks really, really awesome. So giving you a rundown of what we have, starting on the back, and this is probably the less accurate part of this gun in terms of Russian direction. This is the Airsoft Artisan MCX folding stock. I chose this stock because, as you know, in Portugal it is mandatory to have the fluorescent paint on the stock and on the front of your gun. And I wanted a stock that was easy to conceal that fluorescent paint. And this one looked really good on the AK, and I bought it. It is also very low profile, which is something that I enjoy, because when you're using plate carrier, this is very slim and you can really shoulder quite easily the gun. It folds, as you can see, which makes the AKM a little bit shorter, which is nice. And it attaches by the use of Picatinny rail. The stock is very high quality and it is from Airsoft Artisan. Attaching the stock to the AKM, I've bought an EMG adapter, and basically this comes with two plates, with the Picatinny, or with a plate that allows you to put a buffer tube if you want to put those M4 style stocks. But of course I wanted this one, and it is specific for the Tokyo Marui AKM. Moving on. The grip is from LCT. It is the PK3 grip, I think, also replica from the Zenitco one. As you can see, it has the trades, and trades is always Gucci. It is not 100% compatible with Tokyo Marui AKM. Basically, you need to make an extension for the screw, because it is a screw that goes all the way from the bottom to the top. But it is easy to manage and to resolve that issue. And of course it is made of aluminum, very sturdy, and it fitted quite well the Marui AKM. The dust cover, it is the B33 replica from Zenitco, and it is from LCT. Once again, the dust cover fitted quite well the AKM. I just needed to file down this area where the spring attaches to the dust cover. Basically, it's just filing down a little bit, but it fitted quite well. It is nice and sturdy. Also put an enhanced charging handle, also from LCT, that allows me to rack the bolts more easily. The red dots, of course, from Vortex. It is the Crossfire, and it is similar to some of the more modern Russian optics, like the NPZ, I think. But you know, it is affordable, real steel, and of course it will hold zero on this gun, because this is a gas blowback and it has a little bit of kick. Moving on, this is where things get a little bit tricky. So this is the B31 upper rail and the B30 lower rail. The upper one is from Zenith Arms, I think, and the bottom one is from 5KU. Basically, as you can see, the lower rail should fit inside the receiver. So it has this rectangular part and this should go inside, but it doesn't, because the Tokyo Marui AKM gas blowback is still a recent platform, so there isn't a lot of aftermarket parts yet. There will be in the future probably. But I was very lucky because everything fitted well together, and I'm going to explain why. So as you can see, I have a little bit of space right here. This rectangular part sits on the low receiver, and the LCT dust cover has these two claws, which basically allows you to open the dust cover, and it attaches directly to the lower B30 rail. And I was lucky enough because the amount of space that this small part makes here is exactly the same space that the claws go forward, because this is not 100% compatible. So yeah, I was lucky enough to be able to screw everything together, and this is solid as a rock. This will not go anywhere. So I am quite happy with the final result of the fitting of the rails. Here I made a fake gas tube. This basically is a PVC pipe that I painted, spray painted black, so that I could make the fake gas tube. Here I have an A1 Zenitco style sling attachment point. This is also from LCT. On the bottom, also from LCT, a PK, this is the PK4, I think, or RPK4, or I don't know, grip, which is, in terms of size, this quite similar to the BCM grips that I use on my GBLS GDR15. And here, the front side, it is from Dytech, and this is specific for the Tokyo Marui AKM, because the front post of the AKM from Tokyo Marui ends, it is right here, so which makes the gun really, really long. So basically I just took out the original front sights, and then I installed the Dytech one so that I could shorten the overall length of the AKM. And on the front, this is a suppressor from Dips. I'm going to put the link down below. And this is probably one of his best 3D suppressors. This is a custom-made PBS1 type suppressor. The PBS1 is a little bit bigger, so I wanted just a little bit shorter. And this is 3D printed and then is machined to have this texture that you can see on the suppressor. It is quite thick, that's what she said. It is strong and it is very sturdy, and I'm really happy with the final result. In terms of internals, I just have a TNT hop-up bucking. I'm still waiting for the TNT barrel, so that I can see if I can have a little bit more performance out of this. Although I'm quite happy with the performance that I'm getting out of this. I'm using 0.32 gram BBs, and this gun is shooting quite well for a gas blowback. But I will try to, in the future, put a video regarding the overall performance. In terms of reliability, we cannot say that it's reliable or not, because we just used this like once or twice. I recently used this on a big game where there was a lot of dirt and a lot of dust, and the gun just kept on going. That was very nice. But I'm not going to say that this is going to be reliable or not in terms of parts and in terms of performance, because I need to use this a little bit more to be sure, to give a honest feedback. And yeah, and this gun, you know, it just looks different. It is not an M4, and we are tired of using M4s on the field and seeing M4s. So this is going to be something that I'm going to be using, you know, in specific roles, maybe when I'm doing like a more insurgent style role play, or I just want, you know, I just want to feel more realism on the field. And one of the things about this gun is the weight. This is probably my heaviest gun that I have. With the magazine, this is around 5.2, 6.3 kilograms, which is a lot because there's almost no plastic on this gun. Everything is aluminum. The grip, this grip, the mags are heavy as hell, very heavy. So yeah, this is going to be a gun that you're going to need to work out in the gym to be able to use it. But you know, I am quite happy. It looks very aggressive, and it is just different. And I'm quite happy with the overall build. And you know, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed this gun. If you have more questions, because you know you need to do a lot of filing down. And if you have some questions regarding that, just make them on the comment section below. And you know, comment, like, subscribe, and as always, don't forget, check out our sponsors, Gators Eyewear, Combat Systems, and of course Contractor House. They helped me get all of the parts for this gun, so check them out and use our promo code BESTA10. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next video.